Your life is going to be defined by one thing: whether you're worth a damn. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, when I was first starting out, I was around 19 years old, and I was in Mississippi with two of my mentors. One was one of the wealthiest men in Mississippi. He was in his 90s or late 80s, and another was one of the wealthiest men in Europe named Michael. And Michael was in a truck with them driving through a ranch farm, and I was talking to him about this book I had just read and this author and how much I liked this author. And Michael just turned to me and said, "But is he worth a damn?" And I didn't know what he meant at that point in my life. This guy had written a book, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what do you mean, is he worth a damn? This person has a diploma. This person has the outer trappings of success. And over the years, I've often pondered what Michael meant by that. And the wealthiest man in the world said these words: "Good people are so scarce that they jump out at you." I didn't realize that when I was at school. It is astounding to me how many people sleepwalk through life. But then there are others who jump out at you and do extraordinary things. That's another way to put what it means to be worth a damn. Somebody who is not sleepwalking through life. For you to make it, for you to rise above the pack, for you to be successful, you will have to be worth a damn. And trust me, you're going to run into, and you probably know a lot of people who outwardly seem like they're worth a damn, but they're not. They're not. And if the wealthiest man in the world met those people that you're thinking of, they wouldn't stand out to them. What makes you stand out? Is it, a bachelor's degree, grad degree, a PhD? No. No. When I was young, I went to college for one semester and I dropped out. And I was talking to Alan Nation, who was at that time was one of my main mentors, and I was telling him I'm thinking of going to college. And at that time, I'd already started a business. And he said, "Ty, why do you want to go to college?" And I said, "Oh, well, then people respect you." And I'll never forget what he said back to me. He looked at me and he said, "No, this is America. Make $1 million. Then people will respect you." And I never forgot that either. And that's true. This country is full of people with outward trappings. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with a college degree. If you're using a college degree to be part of the small group of people who's worth a damn, then my hat's off to you. But if you're using a college degree as an outward symbol, forget outward symbol. Being worth a damn means from the inside out. You're not from the outside in. Now, this is all kind of broad, generalizations. What does it really mean to be worth a damn? If I had to sum it up in one word, I would say it's awareness. As I said, I did the quote from the wealthiest man in the world. People who are amazing are so rare that it boggles your mind. They're so scarce they will jump out at you. And on your way to success, if you can make yourself worth a damn, and let's just pretend there's a 1 to 10 scale of worth a damn. 1 is somebody that we all know. It's like they're not even living. They're not curious. They're not aware they're not asking questions. You ask them, what do you think of this? They don't even have an opinion. They just put their head forward. They go do their job. They make money enough to, eat, sleep. They watch TV and they go to bed. Those are people that aren't worth a damn. That's a 1. And a 10 is somebody like, let's say, a Bill Gates. A man who not only has built an empire, but has love in his life with a healthy relationship with his wife, obviously an incredible amount of money. He's physically healthy. He has higher purpose spiritually. He's changing the world. I mean, this is a man who's almost eradicating malaria. What is it about that guy? I mean, he didn't go to college. He dropped out of college. What were the factors that made him worth a damn? Well, Here's an interesting litmus test. I've talked about this before, but it's worth repeating. Pretend you're in high school, and you have to bet on the fellow student that you think will go the furthest. You think will go the furthest. Who's it going to be? Is it the person who gets the best grades? Drives the best car? Best looking? No. It's the kid that deep down you know is worth a damn. It's the person who's alive. So if you're listening to this, and you're anything but an 8, 9, or 10 in being worth a damn, and don't ever estimate yourself. One of the cognitive biases that all of us humans have is excessive self-regard. The average person, 70% of people think they're above average, which is not possible. We tend to overestimate ourselves. Be honest with yourself. Compare yourself to amazing people. Don't compare yourself. What most people do is if you say to them, are you smart? They compare themselves to the friends that they know that are stupider than them. And they're like, oh yeah, I'm really a smart person. Well, compared to who? I ask myself, am I smart? I have a high IQ. I'm in Mensa. But Stephen Hawking, I read his books. This is a man whose intellect dwarfs me. On a 1 to 10 scale, I may be a 0 or a negative 10, and he's a 10. So when you talk about worth a damn, people who are worth a damn are people who are aware of life. They have command of all the areas in their life. They have physical command over their body. They have command over their finances. They have command over their friends, family, and romantic life. They have command over their higher purpose. They're aware of it, and if they may not have achieved it all now, but they know what they want, and they're going towards it. That's what it means to be worth a damn. All the outward things, like where you're like, well, I got this car, and I went to this school, those only count on the worth a damn scale if they're moving you toward a specific goal. If they're just there to show off, it doesn't matter. Out of the Forbes 20 wealthiest people in the world, I looked a few years ago. I haven't looked this specific year, but 2 or 3 years ago, out of the 20 wealthiest people in the world, 17 of them had not gone to college, or they had dropped out of college. 2 of them had not even completed high school. I think only 1 of them had a higher college degree. Think of that. 2 of them didn't even finish high school. Now, does that mean I'm anti-high school? Obviously not. High school is a neutral tool. College is a neutral tool. Just sleepwalking through college. I had somebody come work for me. I was talking to her. She racked up 4 years of debt in college, like $80,000 of debt. And I asked her, do you remember? It was like a business marketing degree. Tell me something you learned. Nothing. There's no tangible. She just sleptwalked through those 4 years. And unfortunately, that's mostly what you'll find in this world. Now, she's woken up now, and now she's worth a damn. I will tell you that there's going to come a day. You'll get your chance once, twice, 3 times. You don't get it often. Charlie Munger says, rare is the person who gets multiple opportunities. Rare. So you're probably going to only get a few in your life. Defining moments. Maybe a moment where you could have partnered with the next Bill Gates. Or you could have, gotten the break that you've been looking for. You could have changed the world. And people are going to judge you by your worth a damn factor. If you do not stand out to them, if you don't jump out, you ain't going nowhere. Now, obviously, as John Wooden says, everybody has different talent levels. I can't play basketball like Michael Jordan no matter what I do. So Michael Jordan on the basketball court is worth a damn more than I am. The point is not, can you be the next Bill Gates? It's whatever aptitude you were born with, potential. Is it fully maxed out? Fully maxed out. Be honest with yourself. In the last 1 month of your life, have you fully maxed out the worth a damn factor of your physical body? Have you fully maxed out your financial worth a damn 1 to 10? Because let's take finance. If you have in finance, That means you not only are curious about finance, you're not only reading about finance, you're not only asking good questions to smart people and surrounding yourself with people who are financially stable and financially wise, but you're also putting those things into practice in your life. On a 1 to 10 scale, where are you? How about your physical health? 1 to 10, where are you? How about your social life? How about your spiritual and higher purpose? It's hard to be a 10. It's hard to be a 10. But if you listen to this and you start reframing your mind and rewiring the neural networks and how they connect, and you get rid of outer trappings and say, I'm going to be worth the damn. On a 1 to 10 scale, you need to get to an 8. Life starts happening once you hit 8. You don't always have to be a 10. Being a 10, it takes years, decades to go from a 9.5 to a 10. That's the hardest part. Just get to an 8. Your world will be revolutionized at an 8.